everyone, I am Burger, and I am here with episode 1 of my new Skyrim series, Winter Requiem. And if you're wondering what mods are involved in this series, check out episode 0, where I explain that in great detail. But not complete detail, because I have a lot of mods. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to be role-playing. I will be referring to this character in third person, and I will, if I have to refer to any game mechanics, I will quote-unquote cleverly refer to them in a lore-friendly way. So, role-playing. I've never done this before successfully, so I'm going to be trying really hard here. Now, this character is named Belladonna. Her appearance is she's supposed to look young and beautiful, but she's also seen some stuff, hence the scar, and as a result has a suspicious look on her face, as if she's distrusting everyone around her. And also, as a result of not having a proper parent in her life, because where are her parents, she's got some issues. Now, some of those issues are in some ways and some are in others. One issue that's relevant in this episode is she's a thief. She has a bad habit of going through people's drawers without permission and reading pieces of paper that are really not meant for her. But she's no killer. She is no killer. And you see, she has had a dream for some time. A dream to be an adventurer. Now, because of that, she's been training her ability to steal. She's not as much of a thief in order to get into the Thieves Guild, but she's done some work because she has some goals to obtain. You might say that this work that she has been doing has earned her some perks, so to speak, because she has been working on using a bow, because sometimes people let her borrow their bows. She doesn't have one herself. And she's also been practicing going through people's drawers without people noticing, and she's gotten a bit better at that. And so, in order to complete her dream of becoming an adventurer, she is going to break into the Jarl's mansion to get the gear she needs, because the world out there is insanely dangerous. Because of Requiem, I will only be breaking character in menus and loading screens. I think that's a good compromise for myself. Requiem makes the game crazy hard. I used alternate start Live Another Life to start in Riften.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Now, she's been eyeing Grelka's shop, and she kind of thinks Grelka's an idiot to just leave her goods out in the open like this. So she's going to steal them. But she's going to be very careful to not get caught. I would like the helmets more if they didn't mess with the modded hair. Oh, right. No breaking. See, I'm already messing up. Anyways.
You look like you could use a
Now she is going
What do you say to this?
to rob the Jarl's mansion. Mistvale Keep. She's nervous, but she's also determined to put her skills to the test. Now, she doesn't have anywhere to sell her stolen goods, so she's only stealing practical things. To start with, a steel greatsword would definitely come in handy. And she can tell the effectiveness of potions by looking at them. She knows that much about potion making. And she also knows that potions don't work in the way one might think. That in a bland world, one might call it vanilla, they might work in a really obvious way, but in this world, they have a very complex way of working. Who can see me right now, she wonders. But she has the feeling she's being watched. So she's going to leave this room. Now what she really needs is a bow.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of a face sculptor down in the ragged flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Interesting. Now, she'd really like a hunting bow of high-grade quality, but she knows she has no way of stealing it. So instead, she's going to look for a bow to steal off of a wall or something. But if she can't do that, she'll have to steal the materials to make one, which she has studied to the point where she'll be able to do it. Knowledge is power is something that she thinks. That is a lot of money. She doesn't have anywhere to sell stolen stuff. Did I mention that? Lock picks. Now she can pick a lock. She's never been very religious, but she's always been kind of fascinated by it. On account of the gods being real. And obviously so. She could go into here, but she doesn't want to risk it. She needs to get what she came in for and leave. Bow, bow, bow. Jeez, you think this guy would have more bows on him? Elven War Axe. She is going to take this in case she gets a shield. They might have a bow in the barracks. But if they don't, she'll have to make one. Now, they wouldn't keep a bow in a chest or something. They would keep it on the wall. But she's not seeing anything in the wall in here.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thief's Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin. Treated
Iron
like
greatsword. No bows. That's a darn shame. She'll have to steal the materials to make one. She knows what she needs. Leather strips and firewood. And she can make that out of a pelt. So she grabbed several. Alright. She got what she came for, now she's leaving before she arises any more suspicion. She is pretty pleased with herself. That went amazingly well. Her training has paid off. So first she's going to make some fur plates out of the various hides she stole. And then she's going to make some leather out of the fur plates. Leather strips. Leather strips. It looks really weird with the helmet. Should I allow myself to make this? Doesn't seem very... Armor 46. How much armor is there on a hide helmet? Twice as much. No, I shouldn't make that. But I really don't want to wear a helmet. Alright. Just not going to question that. And now she's going to chop some wood so that she can make a bow. Two pieces. And... four pieces. And now, at the forge, for some reason, she can make a longbow. Alright, she's feeling pretty pleased with herself. Now, she needs arrows for the bow. She's annoyed with herself that she didn't think of this right away. Ooh, she needs arrows. Where is she going to get some? She'll have to break in to the blacksmith's house. This is unexpected. She's mad at herself for making such a mistake, but she doesn't really see much of her choice. Oops. There goes one lockpick. Only two left. One left. And that's all the lockpicks. Damn, I'm out of lockpicks, she thinks. In this case, she's not really sure what to do. Where to get arrows? Or the materials to make them? It seems she will have to stick with the steel greatsword that she stole. And out she goes into the night to hunt small animals that are smaller than herself. She feels like she has gotten better at evading things.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
I live here. Oh crap, I should have said something. Damn it. That's a quest right there.
I had another run-in.
Nope, don't say that. That's not. This role-playing thing is hard. Jeebus. Now, in order to avoid freezing to death, she chops some wood. But the wood is heavy, so she decides to get rid of some stuff she doesn't need. What goes? She does not need 2 gigantic cheese wheels. First of all. And second of all, she does not need that hide helmet. Nor does she need... Whatever, she's going to sell the rest of the stuff over to this Khajiit caravan. Over here. If she ever gets there. But she will. She worries, though, that if she comes across a person who draws a weapon on her, will she be able to kill them? Does she have what it takes to kill a person? She's never killed someone before, and the thought makes her uncomfortable.
And all can be yours. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us, take a look.
What do you have for sale? She doesn't have anything against Khajiit. Club for plate. Definitely doesn't need that. Other strips or firewood. She's got the dead wood.
May your road, the roads of Skyrim lead to many. Take
But
a
what do
look.
you have for sale? Anything useful? Perhaps a shield? A backpack might actually be greatly appreciated. That's heavy armor, though. She needs light armor to warm her. They appear to not have any shields. So that means she'll be dropping her one-handed weapon. She asks them about the powers of skooma. But she's also and they explain that it gives you great power. However, she also heard that it comes with terrible side effects. So she decides to just buy one poison. The cheapest one. Oh, wait. Healing potion? She gets one of those. 40% weaker. Ones that actually cause damage. Which she does not have enough for after the healing potion. They have a lot of stuff here. Nothing she can afford, however. Maybe I will come do business with you again. As she walks, leaving footprints in the snow, the footprints are the only thing that acknowledges her existence. If she were to die out here, nobody would care. Maybe Sapphire would wonder where she went, but she didn't particularly have any sort of bond with her. A wolf. Here's her chance to make some money. Which is why she's doing this. There's a fox over there. Let's see if she can sneak up on it. It does not look like she can sneak up on it, so she's rushing at it. Well, I guess she'll kill this wolf over here. She is surprised at how badass she is. I guess that training with two-handed weapons paid off. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Two wolves. Two wolves. That's more than one. That is more than one wolf. And she's getting very cold. She doesn't dare look behind her. It would slow her down. Her stamina has reached 0. She's feeling short of wind, and feels like her attacks would do very little damage in this state. She appears to have outrun the wolves. That healing potion was a really good idea to buy. She's now going to follow her footprints to see where the wolves stopped following her. But she lost the trail because of the new fallen snows. She is now freezing. She could go back up to where the stable is to try and get warm, but she decides that it would be safer to just start a fire right here. She knows how to use a fire. And she's lit it using a strike stone. And she is freezing to death like an idiot. She's wondering if she's really going to die right here. She's so cold that it's taking a long time to light the fire. And she did it! She lit the fire. She's going to make the fire bigger. Now she can cook some meat that she stole earlier. Oh boy, that was a close one. She decides that she probably should have bought a tent. She does decide to put on her backpack, though. Holy crud! Skyrim is dangerous. As someone who rarely left the city when she was young, she had no idea that it could be so dangerous out here. And in the dead of winter as well. Now that she's warmed up a bit, she surveys her surroundings and decides to grab some gourds and some mushrooms. And then she discovers the body of a wolf, the one she killed earlier, based on the fact that it does not have a heart or skin in it. She sees some dead animals over there. So, she gathers up her remaining fuel and proceeds to check it out. These are where the wolves followed her. She spies danger in that direction, but she's not sure what it is. Whatever it is, though, it's hostile. But she is determined to make her profit. Every day she's going to go a little bit further. She needs to find a safer area and start another campfire. Honestly, she never should have put it out. She's certain that her foes won't grant her time to do that. Well, isn't that just swell? So she decides to go a little further away. And her head is suffering frostbite. Maybe she should have worn a helmet. Maybe. For Pete's sake. She is running back to the stables because she is positive that she will not have time to... She is positive that she won't have time to start a campfire. Luckily, she did make it back to the Khajiit's campfire, and she shares their fire with them. Hello, is she not getting warmer? Oh, she is. She is getting warmer. She wonders if any of their bedrolls aren't taken. She asks them and they say that they are all taken. She's annoyed at them, but she also understands that strangers can be dangerous.
You bring a smile to this one's eyes and peace to his heart.
Interesting.
If you ever need the skills of a Khajiit warrior by your side, I would be...
She finds that interesting. She also wonders what he looks like naked. But she keeps that to herself. Well, she now decides that she's going
Speak to one of the others if you wish to buy something. May your road
sell the things that she got to them.
So many refuse to dock. Take a look.
Two wolf pelts. Ooh. The resale value is horrid. She decides that she's going to make those into something inside the city. Oh boy. That is tough. She decides that adventuring isn't something she can figure out in just one day. It's going to take her a while to find the way to really go on an adventure. She's going to need a lot of supplies, and more importantly, she's going to need someone to come with her. This doesn't seem like something she can do alone.
Staying safe, I hope.
So instead of dying, she's gone back to Riften. Apparently that's not stealing. Now that's stealing. Harvest pheasant. Well, she decides that she needs to steal enough stuff to get some proper gear, and she's going to need a friend of some kind. She doesn't know where she would find a friend, because she's never made one before. So maybe she could settle for an ally. We'll see about that. She decides that after today, she is going to work on creating some potions, steal some money, and find an ally. That is her next goal. And now I can break character. That's it for today, everyone. Bye. Did you enjoy? I enjoyed that. I thought that was super interesting. Oh, look, a hide shield. Yeah, shield would be nice, as things with claws hurt. And she can work on creating some potions. So I actually have a very specific plan for tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow, I'm not sure about tomorrow. Why don't I just say next episode? I've got some very specific plans for next episode. I think I did a good job role-playing as this character, though. Yeah. Yeah. That's it for today, everyone. Bye.